Want to sound professional in any business setting? Today, I will show you the most important things you should never say at work. So stay with me until the end of this video to learn how to be polite and professional in your workplace. Everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. Before we get started, let me remind you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and click on the like button down below to support me. Now, without further ado, let's go. Being professional at work is essential to maintaining a good reputation and being successful in your career. And we'll all agree that words matter. Words are the key component of a good communication. However, speaking a second language at work is not that easy. Sometimes you might say something that is completely normal in your native language without even knowing that it is extremely rude in English. Now, let's look at the first situation. When you don't understand what someone is saying, never say what and never make a face when you don't understand. So never do this. What? Or what? Saying what in an informal setting is perfectly acceptable. We all do it. But if you are referring to a more formal or business-like setting, it is considered rude or bad manners to say what when asking someone to repeat what they said. Instead, say, "Sorry, I'm learning English. A little more slowly, please." Or, "Would you mind repeating that, please?" You can also say, "Can you say that again, please?" The next situation you might come across is when you disagree with someone. Never say, "You are wrong." No matter if your intentions are good, nobody likes to hear this. This phrase always comes with a negative feeling to whoever it is pointed out to, especially if you simply say "you're wrong" without giving any opinion or explanation afterwards. But what should you say when you simply disagree with someone? Instead, you can say, "I disagree with that one because," and give your reason why. Or you can say, "No offense, but," and state your reason. Here in the end, you can also add, "What do you think?" By asking, "What do you think?" you're showing the other person that you are open-minded to discuss further. Or, "I understand where you're coming from, but," state your reason. Or, "That's a valid point, but," and state your reason. Moving on to when someone asks you for information, never say, "I don't know." "I don't know." "I don't know." Never say this. The truth is, no one expects you to be a know-it-all person. And to be honest, you can't know everything. But simply saying "I don't know" sounds like you don't care or like you're not interested to help. Just by adding a few words, you can make yourself sound more polite and more professional. So a few good responses to this would be, "I don't know, can I look into it and get back to you?" With this phrase, you're showing that you will make an effort to research and look for the information. You can also say, "I'm not sure, but I'll find out." Again, you're showing interest in the particular matter. You can say, "I'm not sure, but Mike might know that. Ask him." If you really can't help, think of someone who might be suitable to answer that question or that task. Next, when someone asks you to do something, never say, "I'll do my best. I'll try." These phrases show uncertainty and are not helpful. I'll do my best doesn't answer whether or not you will succeed to do it successfully or not. So instead you can say, of course, but can I send them to you by Friday? Or can I send them to you by Monday? Here you're saying yes, but you're also letting the other person know that you are busy as well. Or you can say, I will do it, but not before Friday. Does that work? If you absolutely cannot do a certain task, never say no, that's not possible. One of the most rude things you can say is no way or not possible, especially if you don't offer a solution. With this phrase, your words convey a pessimistic, a passive, even hopeless outlook on any situation. If you absolutely cannot do a certain task, you can say, sorry, I have already committed to something else. Or you can say, I'm afraid I can't, but maybe Emily can. Maybe ask her. What if I make mistakes? Which phrases should I use then? Now, when you make a mistake, never say, it's not my fault, or she told me to do it this way. When you make a mistake and you blame others, it only shows that you can't think for yourself and you can't take full responsibility. Now, no matter if it's your fault or not, what you can do is to accept that there has been a mistake and then look for ways to handle the situation. Some phrases to use are, I apologize. I wasn't aware of that. Is there something I can do to correct my mistake? Or you can say, I wasn't involved with this project, but please tell me the correct way to handle this situation. With both of these phrases, you are acknowledging that a mistake has been made and you're open to handling the situation properly. Finally, when you're asked to help on a particular task, never say, it's not part of my job, or in the worst case scenario, I do everything here, it's not fair. Never say this. If you ask for someone for help and the person replied with one of these phrases, how would you feel? Sure, sometimes people have unreasonable requests, but that doesn't mean you are obliged to say yes to everything. But trust me, the worst thing you can do is cry and whine about it and act like the victim. So what you can say instead is, I'd like to help you out, but I'm swamped right now. With this phrase, you are politely refusing to do the task by saying that you are extremely busy as well. You can also say, I'm not usually the person who handles that. You might check with Jane to see if she can handle that. Here, you shift the responsibility to someone else who might want to take on this task. And that's it for today's lesson. Now, I have a question for you. Are you working in an English-speaking environment? If so, has someone acted rude with you at work? Write your experience in the comments below. Until the next video, I wish you a beautiful day. Don't forget to stay zen, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.